President Donald Trump's sweeping tariffs have been partially blocked by a federal appeals court. In a 7-4 decision, the court ruled Trump overreached when he used national emergency powers to impose import taxes on nearly every U.S. trading partner. Back in April, Trump declared Liberation Day, slapping tariffs of up to 50% on countries with trade deficits and 10% on most others. His administration claimed the 1977 Emergency Powers Act gave him authority, but the court said Congress never intended to hand the president unlimited control over trade. Nations that didn't comply with Trump's demands faced steeper penalties, some as high as 40%. Critics argue the Constitution gives Congress the sole power to set taxes, including tariffs. The ruling upholds a lower court decision brought by U.S. states and businesses hit hard by the tariffs. Trump vowed to take the case to the Supreme Court, claiming the ruling could destroy the United States. The Justice Department warned that canceling the tariffs could trigger massive financial losses for the government. For now, the tariffs stay in place, but Trump's trade authority may never be the same.
We're thinking in terms of 25% on Mexico and Canada because they're allowing vast numbers of people. Canada's a very bad abuser also. Vast numbers of people to come in and fentanyl to come in.
When do you think you would enact those?
I think February 1st. He should have followed up because if they got the death penalty, they wouldn't be sending. We're talking about a tariff of 10% on China based on the fact that they're sending fentanyl to Mexico and Canada. China's an abuser, but the European Union is very, very bad to us. They treat us very, very badly. They don't take our cars. They don't take our cars at all. They don't take our farm products, essentially. They don't take very much. We have a $350 billion deficit with the European Union.
Trade agreement, product standards, so that there's trust. If we have tit-for-tat retaliation, whether it's 25%, tariff 60%, and we go to where we were in the 1930s, we're going to see double-digit global GDP losses. Double-digit. That's catastrophic. Everyone will pay. Everyone.
Every country will be reciprocal, that's right. Every country. Won't affect everybody because there's some where we have similar tariffs. But the ones that are taking advantage of the United States, we're going to have it's reciprocity, it's reciprocal. They made a tremendous fortune in technology. And I said, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every one of those nations. And at the mere thought of saying that, I think that's all broken up. That idea has no longer sailed.
As the United States are applying tariffs worth $28 billion, we are responding with countermeasures worth 26 billion euros. This matches the economic scope of the tariffs of the United States.
So we'll effectively be charging a 25% tariff. But if you build your car in the United States, there is no tariff. And what that means is a lot of foreign car companies, a lot of companies are going to be in great shape because they've already built their plant. But their plants are underutilized, so they'll be able to expand them inexpensively and quickly. Thank you very much. Our country and its taxpayers have been ripped off for more than 50 years, but it is not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen. In a few moments, I will sign a historic executive order instituting reciprocal tariffs on countries throughout the world. Reciprocal, that means they do it to us and we do it to them. Very simple, can't get any simpler than that. Thanks. So, if you look at that, China, first row, China, 67%, that's tariffs charged to the USA, including currency manipulation. You know, you think of the European Union, very friendly. They rip us off. It's so sad to see. It's so pathetic. 39%, we're going to charge them 20%, so we're charging them essentially half. So much.
Addressing some of those issues that we have, but also finding those areas of mutual cooperation so we can move
Great.
forward.
That's great. Very nice. Thank you very much. It's a very nice statement.
We have reached an agreement on a 90-day pause and substantially moved down the tariff levels. Both sides on the reciprocal tariffs will move their tariffs down 115%.
Fantastic job. He didn't need this. He didn't need it. The tariffs are so important, and that's why we were so happy with the decision yesterday where the tariffs continue, because without the tariffs, our nation would be imperiled. We all know the great Prime Minister of the UK, and we just signed a document. This is, sorry about that. This is it.
A very important document.
Little windy out here. Give me that. We just signed it, and it's done. And so we have our trade agreement. Well, the European Union has been speaking to us, Ursula and the whole group, and they've been very nice. They treated us very badly until recently. Now they're treating us very nicely. The country is doing really well. I just briefed the chairman on the deal we made with Japan. Japan is putting up $550 billion in order to lower their tariffs a little bit. That way they have a little bit lower tariff. And they also opened their country to free trade, which nobody thought was even a possibility. Thank you very much. So we have good news. We've reached a deal. It's a good deal for everybody, I believe. And I think you were saying this is probably the biggest deal ever reached in any capacity, trade or beyond trade.
It is.
It's a giant deal with lots of countries. This amount of military equipment, we don't know what that number, but I think it's the biggest deal ever made. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Well, we're negotiating right now, and it's also BRICS. You know, they have BRICS, which is basically a group of countries that are anti the United States, and India is a member of that, if you can believe it. It's an attack on the dollar, and we're not going to let anybody attack the dollar.